सत्यदेशतारिणे हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा, pranams to everyone, Hari Bol. So today we are going to start with with shloka number 103. And before this, we have already discussed about the qualities of Krishna, Narayan, and also the qualities of Radha Rani. So how many qualities of Radha Rani has been discussed here in Chaitanya Charitamrita?
25, Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Yes, Mataji, Uma Mataji, 25 qualities of Radha Rani. And which one do you like the most? Any one of you?
She's most merciful, Mataji.
Ha, Hari Bol. That is in our interest, yes. Yeah, okay. Anyone, anything else?
Enjoys the company of her devotees, Mataji.
Ha, yes. Hari Bol.
And also she keeps the Krishna under control.
Ha, yes. Okay.
And she
Her
always
speech
does
is
everything for
charming.
the happiness of Krishna, Mataji. I mean, all the time she's thinking only of Krishna.
Ha,
and
true.
still
And
feels
yeah.
that she's loving less. This is what Jayapadika Guru Maharaj actually told me. That always she is never satisfied with the amount of dedication and devotion she does. And she still feels that she's not doing enough.
Yeah, right. Because once you will feel that you are doing enough, that will be the obstacle in whatever, whichever relation you are, or the bhava you are in. Yeah.
And
So,
she is very affectionate to her elderly people and all.
Yeah, this is something very unique quality. I even liked it very much. Yeah, very respectful and very, so she's very caring. Yeah.
Yes.
So, so just now one quality that she controls Krishna. And at the same time, she's also very submissive, right? So how come she's submissive also and controlling Krishna also?
By her love. So Krishna is becoming submissive. It's not that she's becoming dominating.
By her love, and because she is always thinking about Krishna's pleasure. This is the quality which attracts Krishna. It's not definitely other qualities are also very attractive, but because she is 24/7, or there is no 24/7, but whatever the term is, she's always and always thinking about Krishna, how I can make Krishna happy. So what is when we say surrender, we have to surrender. So actually this surrender is coming from Radha Rani, because Radha Rani is fully surrendered to Krishna. So this is how we also have to be. Definitely we cannot come to that platform. But yes, that is how we also have to surrender ourselves to Krishna. So on this note, we will start today's session. So on 102, yesterday, Mataji has stopped where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying about Rupa Goswami, how Rupa Goswami received the instructions from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And where is this place? Prayag, in one of the Prayag Ghat, that is the Shashwadmedh Ghat, and around 10 days they were there, and Rupa Goswami received the instructions. So after this, Sanatan Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are where, which is the place where Sanatan Goswami has received the instructions. Which is this place?
Dashashvamedha Ghat.
No, that is for Rupa Goswami. That is Mataji Rupa Goswami. Now for Sanatan Goswami, which is this place where Sanatan Goswami and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are discussing all these points about devotional service.
Puti. Ramakeli Mataji.
Yesterday, I think Mataji told about it, that it is Varanasi.
Varanasi.
So, yeah. So Varanasi, they are there. And around 2 months, Sanatan Goswami has received these instructions. So, as you all know, that these Shad Goswamis are none other than Manjaris. Manjaris. And Rupa Goswami is which Manjari?
Rupa Manjari.
Rupa Manjari.
Ha, correct. And then Sanatan Goswami?
Rati Manjari.
Ha, or Lavanga Manjari, we say, Mataji. Yeah. And then Raghunath Das Goswami? Sorry. Raghunath Das Goswami? He's actually given as Rati Manjari. And then comes Raghunath. Yeah, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami. He's Ras Manjari. Then Gopala Bhatt Goswami Guna Manjari and Jiva Goswami Vilas Manjari. So at least we should know about these Shad Goswamis and which Manjari they are actually in Golok Vrindavan. Okay. So because we are here talking about the Goswamis, Rupa Goswamis, in the previous verse, Rupa Goswami's discussion was there, and now Sanatan Goswami is receiving. So I just thought that we will revise all these things. Now,
Krishna Mataji, can you please put in the group for each Goswami Manjaris, please?
Okay, okay, Mataji.
Okay.
I'll send it to Mansi Mataji will put it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. So, text 103, Sumati Mataji.
Krishna Mataji, Dandavat
Pranam.
Kari Shastrira Prachara
Mathuraya Lupta Virtera Karira Kariha Uttara.
Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Sanatana, you should broadcast the revealed scriptures on devotional service and excavate the lost places of pilgrimage in the district of Mathura. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
So now the actual instructions which Mahaprabhu had given to Sanatan Goswami, that is discussed here in 103 and 104 verse. Okay, so what is the first instruction? That he has to broadcast revealed scriptures. So that is what they have done. All the Goswamis, they have written the different scriptures or the commentaries on these scriptures. So even Sanatan Goswami also has written. Now the next portion means next purport it will come. And excavate the lost places of pilgrimage. So you all know, even now also you go to Vrindavan, basically Shad Goswamis are like we are following Shad Goswamis because we are from Gaudiya Parampara. But even if you will go, you will ask rickshawalas, they will also take you to I want to go to this Samadhi, Rupa Goswami Samadhi, or Sanatan Goswami Samadhi. They will take you there. So they also, because maybe these Shad Goswamis, they were not the Vrajavasis actually, but Vrajavasis knows, right, that how much they have done for Radha and Krishna, because the places which were nowhere in the sense that nobody knew at that time that where is Radha Kund, where is this Shama Kunda, where is, whichever place, whatever now we go and see, this is all because of Shad Goswamis. So more than that, whenever you go to Vrindavan, try to go the places where these Shad Goswamis vigrahas are there. So there all these temples are still exist. Though some temples, few temples like the actual deities are in Jaipur, not here, but still you will get the darshan of the replica deities in Vrindavan and Jaipur. Okay, so next one. Yeah, Sudha Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माताजी प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranam.
वृंदावने कृष्ण सेवा वैष्णव आचार भक्ति स्मृति शास्त्रा करी ह प्रचार। Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Establish devotional service to Lord Krishna and Radha Rani in Vrindavan. You should also compile bhakti scriptures and preach the bhakti cult from Vrindavan. Mataji, purport I'll read.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada
Mataji,
ki Jai.
read only this highlighted portion.
Okay, Mataji. 1. To broadcast the revealed scriptures on devotional service. 2. To re-establish lost places of pilgrimage. 3. Establish the Vrindavan method of temple worship and install deities in temples. 4. Enunciate the behavior of all Vaishnava as enough. No, Mataji? Okay. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the 6 Goswamis, namely Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami, and Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, who are very expert in scrutinizingly studying all the revealed scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principles for the benefit of all human beings.
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji.
So now in the last, Prabhupada is saying that in this Vrindavan, now we have a temple. So Prabhupada is saying that, I wish that this cult should grow. Okay. So what are the instructions? One, to broadcast all the revealed scriptures, re-establish lost places. Then the third one is establish the Vrindavan method of temple worship and installing deities in temple. And then the last one was enunciate the behavior of a Vaishnava, like the Vaishnava etiquettes and Vaishnava behavior. So it is written here that Srila Sanatan Goswami did this work in Hari Bhakti Vilas, particularly about the behavior of a Vaishnava. And also he has written Brihad Bhagavatamrita, then Brihad Vaishnava Toshni. Many such scriptures are there. Even Rupa Goswami also, Jiva Goswami also, all these scriptures. It is just in a gist, if you want to know that how many scriptures they have written, when Jiva Goswami was sending these scriptures to Bengal with his 3 disciples, Shyamanand Prabhu and Narottam Das Thakur and Srinivas, sorry, not Srinivas, Srinivas. When he was sending this, there were so many bullock carts, and each bullock cart was filled with the trunks where all these scriptures were inside. So these many scriptures they have written, they have given to us. So this is what? Okay. So this is one of the paragraph of the Shad Goswami Ashtakam. Nana Shastra Vicharanai Kanipunau Sadharma Samstapakau Lokanam Hitakarinau Tribhuvane Manyau Sharanyakarau Radha Krishna Padaravinda Bhajana Nandena Mattalikau Vande Rup Sanatanau Raghuyugau Shri Jiva Gopalakau. This is a very nice Shad Goswami Ashtakam. There are 8 paragraphs about the Goswamis. Yeah. Next is 105. Swati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat.
Namaste.
Yukta Vairagya Sthiti Sabha Shikaila Suksha Vairagya Gnana Sabha Nishedila. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then told Sanatana Goswami about proper renunciation according to particular situation, and the Lord forbade by renunciation and speculative knowledge in all respects. Should I read purport, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Highlighted portion.
Yes, Mataji. Yuktahara viharasya yukta chestasya karmasu yukta swapnava bodhasya yogo bhavati dukkha. He who is temperate in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation, and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. To broadcast the cult of Krishna consciousness, one has to learn the possibility of renunciation in terms of country, time, and candidate. A candidate for Krishna consciousness in the Western countries should be taught about the renunciation of material existence, but one would teach candidates from a country like India in different way. What is possible in one country may not possible in another. There may be a little change here and there as far as Yukta Vairagya, proper renunciation, is concerned. Dry renunciation is forbidden by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we have also learned this from our spiritual master, His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj. The essence of devotional service must be taken into consideration and not the outward paraphernalia. Sanatana Goswami wrote his Vaishnava Smriti Haribhakta Vilasa, which was specifically meant for India. In those days, India was more or less following the principles of Smartha Vidhi. Srila Sanatana Goswami had to keep pace with this, and his Haribhakti Vilasa was compiled with this in mind. Sanatana Goswami, however, says in the Haribhakta Vilasa 2.12 that anyone can be elevated to the position of a Brahmana by the process of initiation. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
No, Mataji, there is more.
Yes, Mataji. A Vaishnava is immediately purified provided he follows the rules and regulations of his bona fide spiritual master. It is not necessary that the rules and regulations followed in India be exactly same as those in Europe, America, and other Western countries. We should not introduce anything whimsically without the sanction of the bona fide spiritual master. When one is not attached to anything, but at the same time accepts everything in relation to Krishna, one is rightly situated above possessiveness. On the other hand, one who rejects everything without knowledge of its relationship to Krishna is not as complete in his renunciation. To preach the Bhakti cult, one should seriously consider these verses. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So this is the last paragraph, or the last translation is actually the gist of the whole paragraph, or means the whole purport. So Yukta Vairagya is basically how we have to see the things. Which is related with Krishna, we will accept. Which is not related with Krishna, we reject. But dry speculation, that is Shushka Vairagya, is that people are showing off, but inside they have all those desires and all those, anarthas. So this is what is the actual Vairagya. Actual Vairagya is from inside, not from outside. That is what Prabhupada is mentioning here. And he has also mentioned about the Brahmanas, the smarta Brahmanas, that it is not that someone will by the birth only can become, but even Srila Sanatana Goswami is also accepting this fact that anyone can become Brahmana. Because it is dependent on the nature, guna. So guna and karma vibhagashaha. So not related to the birth. Now 106 and 107. Now from here till 113, there are there are verses from Bhagavad Gita 20th chapter. So we will just read it, and once we will complete 113th shloka, we will summarize. Yeah. Uma Kulkarni Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखः सुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टा सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. Mataji, shall I read translation also?
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. One who is not envious but is kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is always satisfied, forgiving and self-controlled, and who is engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence dedicated to me, such a devotee of mine is very dear to me.
Very good. So Prabhupada is stating in this purport that how we should not see that whether person is Brahman or whether person is Indian. We should just give Krishna consciousness to everyone. And so this is the actual friendship. This is the Adveshta. That is what Srila Prabhupada is saying. That is real Adveshta. And the actual Mitrata or that actual friendship is what? Where we can preach this bhakti cult to everyone without discriminating. So next 108, Radhika Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
यस्मान् नो द्विज लोको लोकानो द्विजते तु यः हर्षामर्षाभयोद्वेगे मुक्तया स च मे प्रियः. Hare Krishna Mataji. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Jai. He by whom no one is put into difficulty or anxiety, and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is liberated from jubilation, anger, fear, and anxiety, is very dear to me. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much.
Channa Mataji, next.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Anapritisheshu cheddasyam dasino gatavyatah sarvarambha parityagi tasya me priyah. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. A devotee who is not dependent on others but is dependent solely on me, who is clean inwardly and outwardly, who is expert, indifferent to material things, without cares and free from all pain, and who rejects all pious and impious activities, is very dear to me.
Purport as well, Mataji.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The word anapeksha means that one should not be concerned with mundane people and should not depend upon them. One should depend solely on the Supreme Personality of Godhead and be free from material desires. One should also be clean within and without. To be outwardly clean, one should regularly bathe with soap and oil, and to be inwardly clean, one should always be absorbed in thoughts of Krishna. The words Sarvarambha Parityagi indicate that one should not be interested in the so-called smarta vidhi of pious and impious activities. Thank you, Mataji.
Next 110, Padmini Mataji. So these are all Bhagavad Gita shlokas only, which are coming from the 20th chapter, 13 to 20 shlokas. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yo na hrishyati na tveshti, na sochati na kankshati, shubha shubha parityagi, bhaktimanya same priyaha. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada. One who is free of all material jubilation, hatred, lamentation, and desire, who renounces both materially auspicious and materially inauspicious things, and who is devoted to me, is very dear to me. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Shobha Mataji, next.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam. Radha Kaviraj Goswami ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sama shastrau cha mitre cha tatha manayo चित्तोष्ण सुखदुःखेषु समासङ्गे विवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दाश्रुतिमौनी शान्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतस्थिरमाथिर् भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः. Translation by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from attachments to material things and always grave and satisfied in all circumstances, who does not care for any residence and who is always fit in devotional service, such a person is very dear to me. Pranam Mataji, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you. Last verse from Bhagavad Gita, Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam. Ye tu dharmamritamidam yatoktam paryupasate shraddha mat parama bhaktasteti me priya. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Devotees who follow these imperishable religious principles of Krishna consciousness with great faith and devotion, fully accepting me as the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Haribol. So here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given all these qualities of a devotee. So there are there are around, in as per His grace, Gaurang Darshan Prabhu in Chaitanya Subodhini, there are 28 qualities Krishna mentioned from Bhagavad Gita's shlokas, and all are, which we already know because we have read it. So non-envious to all living entities, friendly, kind, no sense of proprietorship, without false ego, all these qualities up till steady mind, without attachment for residence and all. So here, after this, Srila Sanatan Goswami means Mahaprabhu is telling it to Srila Sanatan Goswami that there is one very essential quality. And what is this quality? That is there in Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. So 114, who will read this? Anyone? Yeah, Chandna Mataji.
Sorry, Radhika here. Can I go ahead?
Radhika Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Chirani kimpati nashanti dishanti bhiksham Neivangripa para brita sharitopi ashushyan Ruda guha kim ajitovati nopashannan Tasmad bhajanti kavayodhana dhumadandan. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, translation also.
Sure. Are there no torn clothes lying on the common road? Do the trees which exist for maintaining others no longer give alms in charity? Do the rivers being dried up no longer supply water to the thirst? Are the caves of the mountain now closed? Or above all does the unconquered Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna not protect the fully surrendered souls? Why then should learned people like devotees go to flatter those who are intoxicated by hard-earned wealth?
Haribol. So here even Srila Prabhupada is also saying that all these things you will get very easily by nature's arrangements, shelter, clothing, food, everything is supplied. So you are supplied by Supreme Personality of Godhead. So you don't have to rely on any puffed up materialistic person. So words also Prabhupada is using, puffed up materialistic person. So that is how you can maintain yourself. So this is a very hard instruction, but yes, that time the instruction has been followed by all the Goswamis. All these Shad Goswamis, if you know that Raghunath Das Goswami was not ready to build a cottage for him or hut for him. So once when Sanatan Goswami came and when he was little, he chastised him, then he said that, okay, fine, I am okay. Now we can make, a place for residence or just normal hut. So these Goswamis were, following exactly what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had given them the instruction from Srimad Bhagavatam. Now comes 115. Yeah, Channa Mataji, please.
Mataji. Tabe sanatana sabha siddhanta puchila Bhagavata Siddhanta Gudha Shakalika Hila. Translation by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thereafter, Sanatana Goswami inquired from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about all the conclusive statements concerning devotional service, and the Lord very vividly explained all the confidential meanings of Srimad Bhagavatam. Thank you, Mataji.
Yes. So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking that, devotional service, what is related to devotional service, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to explain this. 116, Radhika Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hari Vamse Kahiya Che Goloka Nitya Sthiti Indra Shikari Layabe Shri Krishnera Stuti. Translation. In the revealed scriptures, Harivamsa, there is a description of Goloka Vrindavan, the planet where Sri Krishna eternally resides. This information was given by King Indra when he surrendered to Krishna and offered prayers after Krishna had raised Govardhan hill. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, read the purport also, yes.
Sure.
Harivamsha Vilas, we'll start from here.
When the king of the heaven, Indra, surrendered to Krishna after Krishna had raised the Govardhan hill, Lord Indra stated that the above plenary systems wherein human beings reside in the sky, where birds fly. Above the sky is the sun and in orbit. This is the entrance to heavenly planets. Above the heavenly planets are other planets up to Brahmaloka, where these advancing in spiritual planets knowledge reside. The planets up to Brahmaloka are part of the material world, Devidam. Besides the material world is in the control of Devi Durga, is also called Devidama. Above Devidama is a place called Lord Shivadama, and Shiva and his wife Uma reside. Those brightened by spiritual knowledge and liberated from material contamination reside in Shivaloka. Beyond the plenary system in spiritual world, there is a planet called Vaikunta. Goloka Vrindavan is situated above the Vaikunta Lokas. Goloka Vrindavan is the kingdom of Srimati Radharani and the parents of Krishna, Maharaja Nanda and Mother Yashoda. In this way, there are various plenary systems and they are creations of Supreme Lord as stated in Brahma Samhita. Goloka namni nijadamni talesha tasya Devi Mahesha Haridami Shuteshu Te Prabhava Nichaya Bhitascha Yena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Below the planet named Goloka Vrindavan are the planets known as Devidama, Maheshadama, and Haridama. These are opulent in different ways. They are managed by Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, Govinda, the original Lord. I offer my obeisances on to him. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thus, the Goloka Vrindavan Dham is situated above the Vaikunta planet. The spiritual sky containing all the Vaikunta planets is very small compared to Goloka Vrindavana Dhama. The space occupied by Goloka Vrindavana Dhama is called Mahakasha, or the greatest sky of all. Occupied by Goloka. Okay. Lord Indra said, we asked Lord Brahma about your eternal planet, but we could not understand it. Those fruitive actors who have controlled their senses and mind with pious activities can be elevated to the heavenly planets. Pure devotees who are engaged in Lord Narayana service are promoted to Vaikunta Lokas. However, my Lord Krishna, your Goloka Vrindavan Dham is very difficult to attain. Yet both you and the supreme plenary systems have descended here upon this earth. Unfortunately, I have disturbed you by my misdeeds, and that due to my foolishness, and therefore trying to satisfy you by my prayers.
So this is after the Govardhan Lila. So when Indra came, that is the time when he's doing, means in his prayers, he's saying all this. So this is what in the purport it is clear that there is Devi Dham. Devi Dham is this material world. After material world, there is Mahesh Dham. After that, there are Vaikunt Lokas, and then there is Golok Vrindavan. So that is the hierarchy. And then there is also one paragraph about Nilakantha confirms the existence of Golok Vrindavan Dham. Where in Rig Samhita, what? We wish to go to your Radha and Krishna's Tavam Vastunya Ushmati Gamadhayi Yatra Gavo Bhuri Shringa Ayasaha Ataha Tad Urugayasya Krishnaha Paramam Padam Avabhati Puri. We wish to go to your Radha and Krishna's beautiful houses, about which cows with large, excellent horns are wandering. Yet, distinctly shining on this earth is that supreme abode of yours that showers joy on all, O Urugaya, Krishna, who is much praised. So this is how even there is, this is to Harivamsha. Then in Brahma Vaivat Puran also it is mentioned, where Lord Ganesha is telling it to Parashuram. What does he say? There is Yato Bhavanti Vishwani Sthula. There is a full shloka, and in that, what Lord Ganesha is saying, that Lord Krishna, from Lord Krishna, all this gross and subtle worlds are emanating, and again they merge into his body, again back to Mahavishnu's body, and this happened again and again. That is what we know: manifestation and unmanifestation. And then he's saying 50 crore yojanas above Vaikuntha, there is Golok Vrindavan. And that is from where I've heard this. So Lord Ganesha is saying, I've heard this from my father, who is Lord Shiva. So, and now I've told it to you. So there are various places where Golok Vrindavan is mentioned. Now coming to 117 and 118. Yeah, Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranam. Maushala Lila Ara Krishna Antardhana Keshavatara Arayata Viruddha Vyakhyana Mahishi Harana Adi Sabha Mahishi Harana Adi Sabha Maya Vyakya Shikhahila Yaiche Sushidanta Haya. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Illusory stories opposed to the conclusions of Krishna consciousness concern the destruction of the Yadu dynasty, Krishna's disappearance, the story that Krishna and Balarama rise from a black hair and a white hair of Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, and the story about the kidnapping of the queens. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained to Sanatana Goswami the proper conclusions of these stories. Purport, Mataji?
No, Mataji, I'll try to explain, Mataji, because there are basically four Leelas here.
Yes,
Maushala Leela, then Krishna Antardhana, then Keshavatara, and then Mahishi Harana. So what is Maushala Leela? Maushala Leela is basically the Yadu dynasty, the end of Yadu dynasty. Krishna Antardhana, the disappearance of Krishna. Keshavatara, the appearance from the Kesh, from the hair, and Mahishi Harana, that is the kidnapping of the queens of Krishna. So we will, one by one, we will discuss all these. So what was Maushala Leela? No, first I will tell you about Keshavatara, because all others, maybe you people have heard, but this is something new. Some people who are not the worshippers of Krishna and Balaram, or maybe not the Vaishnavas, they are saying that Krishna and Balaram came from the hairs of Narayan. And which hair? One white hair, Balaram came, and black hair, Krishna came. So different, Jiva Goswami and other acharyas, they have given the correct understanding of this particular, Sanskrit words. The Sanskrit word is Shita Krishna Keshav. Shita Krishna Keshav. They said, oh, this is about Lord Narayana's head. Means the Sanskrit meaning is Narayana's head. One white hair came and one black hair came, and from that Balaram and Krishna came. So Srila Jiva Goswami is saying, no, this is not right. Shita means actually, Shita Krishna Keshav means Balaram and Krishna, but who have beautiful white complexion, because this Kasha means here is not about hair, about the splendor which is coming out from the body. So that is about the splendor of the body, or the complexion, or the effulgence which is coming. So this is about this. And then he also says that Ka means basically blissful. Srila Prabhupada also says this. And Ish means the one Lord, or Isha means two lords. So blissful personality, two personalities of Godhead, that is Krishna and Balaram. So this is the actual meaning. This is not the meaning that, because Lord Narayan never ever, because he's the supreme personality of Godhead, he will never get old, because we know the sign of getting old is white hair, right? But it is not there in the spiritual world. So Lord Narayan will not get old and will have one white hair, correct? So this itself is very logical, and at the same time, it is very offensive also for Lord Narayan as well as for Lord Krishna and Balaram. So this philosophy, whoever has given, it is totally condemned by Srila Jiva Goswami and other acharyas. Next comes Moshal Lila. So we know about this, the Yadava dynasty, how it got, or it met with an end. So you know the story, that how some sages came headed by Narad Muni, and how Samba disguised himself as a pregnant woman, and with all his brothers they went and they asked that, which is this, the baby, this is baby boy or baby girl. So they said, this is nothing but iron lump. So they understood their mistake, that we were testing these people. Now these people are very knowledgeable, and they are they are actual brahmanas or actual sages. But now what to do? Because when they have opened Samba's the place where he had put the pillow or something in his belly, that was iron lump. So they went to Ugrasen, and Ugrasen that said that powdered it and throw it into the ocean. And then later on, what happened? From the waves, it came back, the powder, and that has been there. Where the bamboo, came up on the beach only, on the shore, and that was as strong as the iron rods. So and that was the actual place where they have taken all those sticks and started fighting and killed each other with that. So there are different theories behind this, that why Krishna, because why Krishna has planned in such a way. So there's first and foremost, there are many lessons behind this for all the living entities. So first lesson is that whatever happens, Brahmanas and the devotees, we should never blaspheme them at any cost. And they have done that. Because of this, that was a punishment. Also, they were coming from Krishna's dynasty. So no one else could able to kill them except Krishna. Krishna didn't want to do that. So he had to, arrange the end. So this was the play. This was the whole drama which happened. Also that, Krishna told them in this way, Krishna is giving us a lesson that whichever, association we are, like suppose the association is very powerful, very strong, maybe we are in association of Lord, we should never be puffed up or thinking that we are very strong. And also Krishna thought that once I will go, I am going to leave. Once I will go back to my abode. Maybe these people, the family members, the Yadu dynasty, the normal innocent people or the foolish people will start worshipping them as a god. And he never wanted that. So there are many other reasons. The last and but not the least reason is that Krishna's plans are actually unconceivable. It's like we cannot able to understand. Sometimes it happens that we are just scratching our head and thinking that why, what is the reason behind this particular Leela. But definitely with the guidance of acharyas, we can understand somewhat to some percentage only. Okay, so this is Moshal Leela. Then next is Krishna Antardhan. So Krishna Antardhan, you all know that what happened, the Jara was there. Now, who was this Jara? Jara was actually the Bhrigu Muni. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto. All these stories are mentioned. So Jara was actually Bhrigu Muni, because what Bhrigu Muni did, he kept his feet on Krishna's chest, right? So he had taken this avatar, means not avatar, he had taken this form and he came as a hunter. So now Krishna was very worried about his devotee. So when Krishna was lying down at the end at Prabhas Kshetra, where the arrow has been shot by this hunter, That time Krishna was in four-handed Narayan form. And when Bhrigu Muni, had darshan, immediately he went back to Vaikuntha Loka because he's the devotee of Lord Narayan. So that is about Krishna Antadhan, and there is no one in this world or in any world who can, at any way, by any means, he can kill Krishna. We all know that, so this is very simple for us to understand, at least for us to understand. Then the last is Mahishi Harana. So Mahishi Harana is that, that how Arjuna went to Dwaraka and he got to know that Krishna has left this abode, means this planet, and he had taken the queens of Krishna. And also these Yadu dynasty, the portion means the people of Yadu dynasty, not everyone went to Prabhasa Kshetra. Those who were the associated Nitya Lila in Golok Vrindavan, they were there only. They went back with Krishna to Golok Vrindavan, to his abode. But the demigods or the devatas who have come here, they have gone to Prabhas Kshetra because many of them were not yet ready to go back to Golok Vrindavan. Right? This is the whole concept. Nitya Leela people, they were there in Dwarka Dham. And Krishna knew that once, someone will be in Dwarka Dham and they will leave their body, they will go to my abode. So that is why Krishna sent everyone that there is a danger and we have to go to Prabhasa Kshetra. Okay. So Mahishi Harana is, so now Arjuna came. Arjuna is going to save these queens. So he had taken them to Hastinapur. On the way, some dacoits or rogues, they have attacked on Arjuna, and Arjuna could not able to protect these queens. So when he comes back, he tells Yudhishthir that, Yudhishthir Maharaj, I could not able to protect those queens, and I am so weak now because Krishna is not accompanying me, that I could not saved the queens. But behind this also, there is one story that in the heavenly planets, the heavenly denizens, once one sage came. What was his name? Ashta? Someone knows? I forgot his name. Ashta?
Ashtavakra?
No, Ashtavakra nahi Mataji. No. Okay, I'll tell you later. Okay, so he came there, and then he said that so these denizens have served him, and he was very happy. So he blessed them that you will get Krishna as your husband. But when he was going back, because he was bended with the from the 8 joints of his body, so his walk was somewhat very peculiar, and these damsels started giggling or laughing, and he heard that. So he said he was very angry. So he said, now I'm giving you a curse also, that you people will be kidnapped by the rogues. Then again they pleaded and they cried a lot. So he said, okay, fine, you will be again reunited, you will be reunited with Krishna. So all this was given by again a sage, boon, blessing, whatever, like all together. So Krishna had made this plan that while Krishna only came because all of them, they have covered their faces, so no one could able to recognize that, oh, this is Krishna. But Krishna only had defeated Arjuna and taken them back. The queens, they have taken them back, means he has taken them back. So this is how all these leelas happened, and this is how people are sometimes asking these questions. Oh, this happened, how come Krishna got killed, or how come the queens of Krishna has been kidnapped, or how come these these 2 avatars are coming from the hair. So all this, and how come this Yadu dynasty, they have killed each other, and that too intoxicated. So all these questions, when it comes, at least we should know how to tell them that what is the actual story. So here also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving this information to Sanatana Goswami. Okay, 119. Haribol, anyone?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishnamurti Prabhu.
Tabe
Yes.
sana, Hare Krishna. Tabe sanatana prabhura charana dhariya nivedana kare date trena guchalana. Hare Krishna. Sanatana Goswami then humbly accepted his position as lower than a piece of straw, and symbolically holding some straw in his mouth, he fell down, clasped the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and submitted the following petition. Hare Krishna.
So this is one quality which we can learn from the Shad Goswamis, especially from Sanatana and Rupa Goswami, because they were considering themselves as the low-born. So that's how whenever they were not even going near to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when they came to Mayapur also, from very far, they have taken darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the same manner, how now Sanatan Goswami is taking the piece of a straw and doing the dandavat. Okay. 120. Yeah, Krishnamurti Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji. Nicha jati nicha sevi muni supamara. Siddhanta shikshaila ye brahmara agochara. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. Sanatana Goswami said, "My dear Lord, I am a very low-born person. Indeed, I am a servant to low-born people. Therefore, I am very, very downtrodden. Nonetheless, you have taught me conclusions unknown even to Lord Brahma." Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribol. So there's a very interesting story how Nawab Hussain Shah got these two brothers, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana. Sometime means later, next class maybe I'll tell you. There's a nice story. Okay. Next, Swati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Tumi hilailaye siddhanta amrita sindhu mora mana chunite nare ihara eka bindu. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The conclusions that you have told me are the ocean of the Amborisa of truth. My mind is unable to approach even a drop of that ocean. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes. 122. Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Panguna chaite yadi hayato maramana varadeha more mate dariya charana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If you want to make a layman like me dance, kindly bestow your transcendental blessings by placing your lotus feet on my head. Thank you, Mataji.
So he wants his blessing because this is the time when now Sanatan Goswami will go to Vrindavan. So like that, all the Goswamis, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent them to Vrindavan. And so how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had given him blessing. Arun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Muni sikhalu tore sfuru kasakala ei tomar bara hoite obe mora bala. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now, will you please tell me, let whatever I have instructed all be fully manifested unto you. By blessing me in this way, you will give me strength to describe all this.
So, learning is one part, but when it comes to preach and when it comes to, teach others, it is fully, even understanding as well, is fully, we are surrendered. We have to surrender ourselves to the lotus feet of Lord or to the feet of Guru, because otherwise it's not possible. Preaching and teaching is something which is, and that too scriptures, it is very difficult. So that's what Srila Sanatan Goswami is teaching us from his example. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranam. Tabi Mahaprabhu tara shire dhari kare vara dila ye sabhas puru ka tomare. Translation by Divine Worship of Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then placed his hand on Sanatana Goswami's head and blessed him, saying, let all these instructions be manifested to you.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So yes, and that's how these instructions are coming to us also. I will stop here, but there are only, I think, 2 or 3 verses, and that's it. 3 verses. 127, it will end. Okay, so, and that is, I'll just give a summary of these verses. That next, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had given him, Sanatan Goswami, the blessings, and manifest to you. So whatever I have said, that is actually you will able to, and that's how Srila Sanatan Goswami could have, and all the other Goswamis given us so many shastras, so many scriptures, and so many writings. There are writings which are very, Rupa Goswami's writings are very advanced level writings, which we are not reading because we are not on that level, but the people who are, those who can understand the actual relationship, they can read. So now Srila Kaviraj Goswami is saying that I cannot describe the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is what is the ultimate goal of life. And then he's saying that whomsoever will hear these instructions very soon will realize love of God, that is Krishna. And then he is, as usual, giving pranams on the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunathas Goswami. And that's how he has ended this chapter. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, 23rd chapter, describing love of Godhead. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Any questions? Or shall we end?
Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Swati Mataji, yeah.
Mataji, I heard that there's a hunter who would shoot an arrow to Krishna is Vali, because in previous...
Yeah. Even I've heard this, Mataji. But actually, I've read it in Srimad Bhagavatam. I'll give you the shloka number, the chapter number is, I think, 6th chapter in 11th canto or 31st chapter. I'll give you the shloka numbers. So you can read. Actually, all of you should read it because this is a very nice purpose of Srila Prabhupada in these shlokas, and very elaborately Srila Prabhupada is explaining all these leelas which we have discussed. These 4 particular leelas, Srila Prabhupada has quoted it. So yeah, so as per Srimad Bhagavatam, we are going, Mataji, here. Anything else?
Yeah, Mataji, in the morning we told you, just to remind you about those Goswami Manjaris, please don't forget.
Acha, okay.
Yeah, send it
I will send it to Mataji. Yes, yeah. Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay. Hare Krishna to everyone. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti vaishnavrinda ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for the wonderful class, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.